I'm gonna give my thought, Mr. Warner will clarify, he's our legal counsel. When we create our plan to submit back to the BCA, we wanna give a plan that's fully compliant, that will ward off builder's remedy. If builders don't agree with the plan we're submitting in the next 2 weeks, they will then potentially come to the town and say Warren didn't fill their obligation properly, and we're going for a suit. But what we've been working on diligently for the last 4 or 5 months is creating a affordable housing plan that complies in every way, and we will not have builder's remedy.
So what is the builder's remedy if it's not, we get to build 5 units for every
I'm going to
affordable?
turn that over, I want them to explain the
I
property.
can explain it, as planning board attorney, I'm not Affordable Housing Council, but I am elsewhere. A builder's remedy is a lawsuit by a developer against a town that is not compliant with their housing element fair share plan. That would be the type of exclusionary litigation that could force the town to have density more than 5, 6, 7 units per acre, etc. It's something you do not want. Let me, it's not just because I'm a former resident and current attorney for the board here. This township has maintained its immunity from builder's remedy lawsuits for all 3 thus far, and will no doubt for the 4th round of affordable housing. We have always maintained our immunity by having a fully compliant fair share plan through each round. So we have not had to worry about builder's remedy lawsuits, and I anticipate we will not have to.
The history is we get sued
Well-
every time.
Well,
First, second, and third.
well,
No, second time.
we have immunity in the 3rd round,
But we would
and we,
never lost.
right, we have immunity from the 3rd round, and the 3rd round is not over, it ends June 30th. By that time, I reasonably anticipate that we'll have adopted a housing element fair share plan, and filed it with the Affordable Housing Dispute Resolution Program, so that we will continue into the 4th round, maintaining our immunity from builder's remedy lawsuits. And if someone challenges that plan, which they must do by August 30th of this year, there is a process for mediation and ultimate resolution to resolve those challenges. Those are not builder's remedy lawsuits. Our immunity exists until it doesn't. It existed through the 3rd round, and I expect it will exist into and through the 4th round, frankly. I hope to be around for that 4th round, maybe even the 5th or 6th, we'll see. So that is what a builder's remedy lawsuit is, and we are immune and will continue to be immune from them. What you may have been referring to was a mandatory set-aside ordinance, which towns can, as a means of satisfying their affordable housing obligations, have an ordinance that says in a certain zone or town-wide, if you build multifamily housing at more than 5 units, you are required to have a presumptive set-aside of a certain amount of those units as affordable housing, and it's generally 1 out of every 5. That's something different from a builder's remedy lawsuit.
Okay.
Builder's remedy lawsuit, bad. We're immune from it.
That's good. It is unfortunate that we didn't take the mediated number, because that would have then made the number even lower than 262. So I regret that, and I'm sure most residents do regret that.
It still is being fought in court though, is that still an active court?